Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are in Mexico City and here are the top best things to do here. So let's go.
Hey.
Today we are heading to Mexico City, one of the most beautiful, rustic and flourishing cities to visit. I came to visit a friend, Maria, and she decided to show me all the best things about this place. So without further ado, let's get started. This is a must if you're visiting Mexico. It has served several purposes during its history, including a military academy, imperial and presidential residence, and since 1939, the National Museum of History. So we are in El Castillo de Chapultepec. It is very beautiful. You can see it has a lot of paintings, windows with the eagle. Let me tell you a little bit about the eagle. When Mexico was born, it was a lake, and there was a little tiny land where an eagle was eating a snake. That was very historic, and that's why it became the flag. So now you see it everywhere. Castillo de Chapultepec, along with Iturbide Palace, are the only royal palaces in North America, which were inhabited by monarchs. It was built during the Viceroyal of New Spain as a summer house for the highest colonial administrator. Porfirio Diaz, he was the first dictatorship in Mexico. He was president for 30 years in Mexico. That's a long time. After 30 years, they finally exiled him, but he did a lot for Mexico. He brought train tracks, he brought theaters, he brought cinema. He made Mexico a better place to live for society in that time. These people are called Niños Héroes, which means hero kids. They were military kids that studied here. This was a military school. But this kid right here, Juan Escutia, in the Battle of Chapultepec, he actually sacrificed himself. He wrapped himself in a Mexican flag and died. They died with honor, so it's pretty historic. The Frida Kahlo Museum, also known as the Blue House, La Casa Azul, it's a historic house and art museum dedicated to the life and work of Mexican artist Frida Kahlo. The building was Kahlo's birthplace, the home where she grew up and lived with her husband Diego Rivera for a number of years. After she died in 1957, Diego Rivera donated the home and turned it into a museum in Frida's honor. I loved this museum. I love the art, the rustic architecture. It made me think if I want a house, it would kind of have this type of design. We are in Cineteca right now, and this is the National Films Archives of Mexico. We're gonna go see Que Viva Mexico, which is like a local film. That's what I love about here, that they show a lot of local Mexican movies. So let's go see it. If you're into movies, I highly recommend Cineteca. You get to see a lot of Mexican, authentic, indie films, and you also get to shop a lot of expos. You can buy a little coffee, buy some film merch.
So we are in Coyoacán right now. This is the place of the coyotes. This is the coyote fountain right here. There used to be a lot of coyotes here, but not anymore. It's very rustic, historic, very pretty. Let's go see more stuff here. Let's go. We are in a little marketplace where you can buy a lot of very antique Mexican things. So let's go see it. Come on. We are in La Condesa. This is a place where there's a lot of cute bars, there's a lot of places to walk around, a little park, a lot of dogs. It's a lot of beautiful scenery and everything. It used to be a horse track for the Duchess, but now it's a beautiful forest to walk around. So here we are in El Zocalo, one of the most famous places here in Mexico. We have right over here the Cathedral of Mexico City, very famous. And if you look at it closely, it is a little bit one-sided because of all the earthquakes that are in here. But if we look on this side, we can see the beautiful flag, the Mexican flag. Mexicans' Independence Day is September 16th. And every day, September 16th at night, the president, he shows up in that balcony, he rings a bell and says, "Viva Mexico." You can also come to one of the oldest ruins in Mexico called Tenochtitlan. There's actually a museum that you can visit. You can see all the beautiful ruins here. They've been here for 700 years. It's pretty epic to see it in real life. So definitely come visit the museum. We are in Bellas Artes. It is known as the Cathedral of Art in Mexico. They can perform a lot of theater, art, paintings. It's a must to come see a show here. If you come to Bellas Artes, go to the Ballet Folklórico. It is so beautiful, so amazing. I am so proud to be Mexican just after seeing this.
If you want to look into museums, you're in luck, because Mexico City has a lot of museums. We went to the Museo Soumaya, which is an art museum with over 66,000 works.
So we're inside the Soumaya Museum right now. We can see a statue of David here. It's like an art museum if you're into that. It's really interesting. I really like it.
It is called one of the most complete collections of its kind. The museum is named after Soumaya Domit. She was the wife of the founder of the museum, Carlos Slim, the richest man in the world.
best thing to do when you're in Mexico is to eat from the street. You can't leave Mexico without doing that.
And last but not least, the best thing to do in Mexico City is eat. Mexico has one of the best foods in the world. What makes it the best is the authenticity, the richness, and how fresh the food is.
This is boing. This is guayaba flavor. This is mango. So where are we, Maria, again?
We are in Coyoacán Food Market.
If you're coming to Mexico City, you definitely need to try the food here. That's the best thing to do in Mexico City.
Definitely get local food. Do not try chain stuff. Like, I wouldn't recommend sitting down at a restaurant because it's cheap, it's delicious, and it's clean. Besides what people might think, and healthy.
Healthy.
Verde o roja, señorita. Crema, col, queso, lechuga y salsa. ¿Cuál es la que menos te gusta? La roja. La roja. Gracias.
Okay.
Fried bread
Okay.
with potato with chorizo on, so
Okay.
it has it inside, and then they put toppings, lettuce, cheese, some type
Okay.
of coleslaw, cream, onions. Como en el aceitito del choricito y en la manteca.
So we're gonna try it. Cheers. It's really hot and it's so good.
I definitely ate a lot, and I know my stomach didn't like it, but I definitely do not regret it.
Tell me about this place. Where are we?
It's called Atlantis Pizza. It's like a New York style pizza with a Mexican twist, exactly.
Okay.
We ordered a pizza that's called Huasteca, flor de calabaza, so like flowers of the pumpkin tree. We also ordered pepperoni, which is amazing here.
And because
the-
I'm 5 years old.
Yeah.
They're made with sourdough.
Oh, they're made with sourdough.
And it's New York style, but it's Mexican mix
Mexican,
for sure. And aparte las salsas están bien
Sí,
buenas.
esa salsita verde está bien rica.
Es un aderezo de ajo con cilantro y cebolla, de serrano fermentado en vinagre y es la salsa macha.
That's the cool thing about being Mexican. You never know if your salsa is gonna be spicy or not. It's Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Are you good with spice or no?
Some dishes need to have spice for me. Salsa here can be very deceiving because I ask or I just don't use it.
Yeah, I'm very good with salsa.
Oh my god.
This is the Huasteca one.
Okay.
This yellow orangey things are like the petals of the calabaza flower, and this is just pepperoni realness. And this one has like a type of cream cheese underneath, which is called requesón, and it's fucking delicious.
Yeah, it's like the one that's in the cheese that's in enchiladas.
Yeah.
And they also have this awesome matcha sauce, which will make you die, but it will be delicious.
Yeah. They have the cilantro, onion, and garlic sauce, which is my
Cilantro.
favorite. Cilantro.
Cheers.
What do you think?
That tastes healthy. Wow. So we ordered the tortellini. What is it again?
Huitlacoche and queso cotija.
Okay. With dacoche, it is edible species of corn mushroom. So we're gonna try. Looks delicious. Look at the flour.
Those are edible
Those
flowers.
are edible flowers. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ready?
I know, right?
That's delicious. So this was everything we saw in Mexico City. I hope you like it. Make sure you like, subscribe, you can comment down below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Listen and Chill Travel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.